Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joshua, and I believe that those of you who have been following me all know my name. And if this is your first time watching my video, I welcome you and I encourage you to watch this video till the end because it's very important. And please also help like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Today, I'm going to be giving you five things that we should not be doing at our early age. It's not good for us to continue doing these five things. Firstly, is first one that I'm going to give you is don't put your focus on money when you don't have skills. Today, I've realized that so many majority of young men, they are so eager to have money now. They are so eager to become rich. They are so eager to be successful. But one thing that they need to understand is that for them to be successful or rich, they need to have skills and knowledge. You cannot be expecting to have money now or to be rich while you have skills and knowledge. I have skills and knowledge. And when you don't solve a problem, because money is a result of because money is it is a reward of solving a problem. When you solve a problem, you get money. So these are the three things that you have to have or do so as to earn money. First one, have the knowledge. Second one, have skills. And third one, solve a problem. There are problems that we face in our country, in our continent, especially in our continent Africa. There are many. And this is what you have to do. You have to look at the problem, at all the problem, and choose one. Which one is aligned to my future plan? When you identify that one, you now start to see as a young man, now what can I start to do so that I can help myself to achieve or to solve that problem? You check. What can I do? When you because at this your early age, you need to learn skills, focus on your knowledge, focus on your studies, and you also need to when you also need after identifying your future plans, you need to you need to be doing something, or let's say reading books about those things, trying to know more about it to increase your knowledge of that thing. Yes, you need to read books about those things. You need to learn more about those things. Watch videos concerning about that thing, so they can know more about it and start practicing it now. Don't say that I will start that tomorrow. Start now. Don't say I will start that when I was 20. Start now. You have to start doing things that can add at least 1% to your future plans so that you so that you will achieve it at a very young age or be successful at a young age. You have to do this. Stop putting much focus on money, because if you start putting much focus on money right now without skills or without having any skill or any knowledge, you you will realize you will find yourself doing bad things just to get the money, which is not good for us as leaders of tomorrow. It's not good for you, a young person, to start doing bad things just to earn money now. What you have to do right now to make yourself proud and your parents proud of you is focus on your studies and in learning new skills. And don't need to complain. There are problems that we face in our country, and what we need to do is not to complain. What we need to do is we need to identify how to solve that problem. And you can even solve a problem that you can even invest your money on something which you don't even know nothing about it. All you need to do is employ people who already know that thing. You must not go and invest money on something that you know. No, you can still invest your money on something that you don't know. And before you start doing these things, or before you start all these things, you need to first of all have the knowledge. You need to first of all have the skills. You need to do all those things. I think all those things before you start focusing on money, because it is these things that will bring you money. It is this thing that will bring you money, because money it is a result of solving a problem. When you have skills, you have the knowledge, then solving a problem for you will become easy. Second one is never stop believing in yourself. You need to know that you cannot achieve anything or create anything or solve any problem without believing in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. It's good to believe. You have to believe. It's a very strong emotion that make us to continue going forward, even if somebody does not support us. Because I realize that many young men, they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in themselves. They become discouraged when nobody support them. But as a young person, as someone who wants to be successful, you have to believe in yourself. Even if someone does not believe in yourself, if someone does not believe in you, you have to believe that you can. So many people will not believe in your plans. They will say it is impossible to do that thing I want to do. But you have to know that nothing is impossible. When it's a problem, there's always a solution. So whatsoever problem you're facing in all these things, all you need is believe. It's believing in yourself. And in believing in yourself, you also only have to believe in God. Because when you believe in yourself, when you also believe in God, you become very courageous, very strong in the way that even if hundreds of people stand in front of you and say, this thing I want to do is impossible, you will say it is possible. When people say you can, that you can, that they cannot do it, say I can. That say that it is possible. Everything is possible. All you need is believing in yourself. All these successful people, they succeed by believing in themselves. They did not use the magic to succeed. They didn't use the magic. They did not scam to succeed. They did not do bad things to succeed. They work hard. They work wisely. They had the knowledge. They had the skills, and they solve a problem. So you need to do the same. You need to do the same. You need to have the same mentality. You have the same mentality. You cannot succeed with bad mentality, but you can succeed with good mentality. Believe in yourself. I'm here today to encourage you to believe in yourself. To those who have been discouraged, rise and go for for that plan. Rise and go for that dream that you wanted to go for. And rise and go for it. Don't be discouraged. Be courageous. Know that when there's a problem, there's always a solution. Know that everything is possible. Everything is possible to those who believe in it. To those who believe. those who believe. The third one is never stop trying. Never stop trying. In life, there must be a place, there must be a period where we must face some difficulties. There must be a time where we must face difficulties, where we will fail. But never stop trying. Never stop trying. Always keep trying. Always keep going for it. Even if you fail. To fail is not a bad thing though. To fail is not a bad thing. And to fail doesn't mean that you're a failure. Now let me tell you who a failure is. Now, okay, a failure is someone that fails and stop. If you fail and you say, no, since I failed, I cannot go for it. That means if I fail, I'm not capable of doing it, and then you stop. That means you are a failure. But if you are someone that fails and try to identify some things that make you to fail and solving that problem, that means you are not a failure. It's good to fail and try to identify those problems that have made you to fail and solving the problems. Try to keep going for it when you fail. Never stop when you fail. Always keep trying. Always keep trying. Successful people are never those who never fail, but those who never stop trying. They always keep trying. They always try to identify what has made them to fail. If you are like this, then you realize that you are growing. You are growing. You can only fail when you have make a mistake or when you lack something. Or when you lack something. When you lack something. Yes. And now the reason why you fail is that it only comes to try to understand some certain things that you don't know, that cannot imagine. And when you fail and try to identify these things that you lack, these skills that you lack, these things that you lack, and go for it, you realize that you are growing and you are know and your knowledge is increasing. You are understanding some certain things. That is why it is always good to try. It is always good to keep trying. It's like taking risks. They're taking risks. That is why it is always good to take risks. Because those things, you just say it is risks. They are taking. It's like they are taking risks. You have to always do those things to succeed. And the biggest risks you can ever take is not taking the risks. The biggest mistake I can ever do is not keep trying. Is not trying. Is not going for it. You have to have that strong mentality to always keep going for it. Always keep trying, even when you fail. This thing must always come in life. You cannot succeed without passing through this stage. If you succeed, or if you are a businessman, and you're not facing this thing, this they have never failed this problem. That means you're not trying to make something new. That means you're not solving any problem. Solving a problem, you must always face it. You must always face challenges. As a young man, you need to know. You need to prepare yourself. You need to be. You need to have this. You need to develop yourself. Develop yourself to always keep going for it. Always keep going for it. You must face a problem. You must face it. And you must fail. It is something that's natural in life that people must pass through it to increase their capacity of knowledge, to increase the what they know, to add something. Yes, we need to know that. Don't be afraid when this period comes. Don't be afraid. And if somebody is telling you, is telling you that you're not capable of doing that thing that has made you to fail, that means that person is not a good friend for you. Yes. You should make friends wisely. Don't just make friends anyhow because you want to make friends. Make friends with those people who can teach you, who can encourage you. Yes. And the fourth one is never stop learning. Learning never ends. When they were telling me this thing that learning never ends, ah, I should ask myself, how can I say learning never ends? Does it mean that school have no limits? No, it has. But the reason why they say learning never ends is because we learn every day. We learn every day. We learn every day. I need to know that we learn every day because there are some certain things that we get to understand as days go forward. We make mistakes almost all the time, and it's always good to listen to corrections whenever you make a mistakes, even if it is someone that it is younger than you or someone that is not at your level. It is always good to listen to corrections so as to keep growing. But if that person that has pride, that don't like uh, take receiving corrections from people who are not at your level, then you are killing yourself. Then you are killing yourself. Don't have too much pride. It's not good to. You can never grow. You can never grow with pride because people who has pride, it becomes very hard for them to succeed because they never listen to corrections. As a young man that want to become successful, you have to always listen to corrections, no matter the person that's giving the correction. It does not matter. What matters what matters is the correction that the person is giving you. It's the advice that the person is giving you. It's always good to listen. So I'm here today to those of you who are watching me to encourage you to remove that pride if you have it, and to always listen to advice and corrections no matter who the person is. It is always good to do that. It's always good. And the last one is that never allow people to define who you are. Now, the reason why I say this because people, people will never say good things about you. People will never say good things about you. People, most people will never encourage you to grow, to succeed. Most people can we always look for ways to discourage you and to make you not to succeed. So no matter the person, no matter the way they define you, no matter how they define you, does not matter. The way they define you does not matter. What matters is who you are and is who you want to be. What matters is what you do. What matters is is what you want to be or the problem that you want to solve, not who they say you are. And If I say now you're this person and you're not that person, why you putting your focus there? Well, don't put your focus on things that will discourage you. Don't put your focus on things that will only weaken you or stop you from doing what is right or stop you from achieving your dreams. Don't allow your friends, your parents, your neighbor to discourage you from or to make you not to become who you want to be. I'm here today to encourage you. If if it has been happening to you, I encourage you today to keep growing and forget about those things, those negative things that I've been saying about you, and go for what is right and do what you are and save your country from that problem that they are facing. Develop your country. Develop your country. We are the one to develop our country. If you leave your country undeveloped, then it will remain undeveloped. But if you choose to do what is right and develop your country, then your country will grow and people will like to visit to see how your country looks like. Yes, we are the one, we are the people, we are the one to develop our country. Don't just leave your country because it is undeveloped. There's money, there are opportunities in our country. There are opportunities in our country. But what is really disturbing us is the beauty of other countries that we look. Those things, I realize that those things really make us not to go for what's right and not to develop our country. We should not become distracted. We should not become distracted. Let's be strong. Let us arise and do what is best for our continent, Africa. Thank you. And please help me and subscribe to this channel.